All right, I, Martin Vincent Ose, I'm not afraid of anybody. Yabo Joe, I know they fear you. I'm ready to go to court, but I challenge you to bring out that video where I thought say you be failed actress. And for that your business man, that your billionaire businessman, we can't chook him mouth for this matter. All of them I go collect from my hand.
I am here because of the recent case in which you treated against my boss, V-Lord.
When I create one kind haptic and they defraud people, that is how you people defrauded one guy of 500k. People should stop this nonsense. You people are tarnishing the image of this country. I'm coming for you guys. Be very dark man. I'm not scared of anybody. You know it. Don't play.
Are you Mr. Vincent, the very dark man?
Yes, I'm Mr. Vincent Ose.
You are under arrest. And I advise you to be silent for whatever you say or do.
What have I? What's all this?
I said move!
Move and stop.
I said move! I said move!
Yo, YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a documentary movie Nollywood did about our popular content creator, Martin Vincent Otis, known as Very Dark Man, who is also an activist, freedom fighter, a revolutionary, and the voice for the voiceless. And that's who he is. In the movie, he is portrayed by an OG in the movie industry, known as Gentle Jack. VDM broke into the media space. It's been 3 years now, which he blew up during the death of a popular Afrobeat artist, Mohbad. So let's dive into how the story goes in the documentary. VDM was jogging doing his morning exercise and came across Coco P, who asked him for money to buy food. And VDM would help him with some cash. But before Coco P would leave, VDM called him back and told him a guy like him shouldn't beg for money. He looks okay and in good health. And Coco P would tell him he is trying his best, that things haven't been easy for him, that he is an artist known as Coco P. And VDM would then shake hands and they became friends. But in a recent live video, VDM would later say that wasn't what actually happened. That wasn't how he and Coco P met, and he should have been consulted before they produced the movie. Then we later see a scene which a mom was crying about her daughter feeling unwell, and it's a serious situation. And VDM was passing by at that moment and noticed the woman crying and asked what happened. And she said her daughter bought a tea online that she drank, and now she is feeling terribly sick, and VDM felt concerned for her. And I believe this was one of the reasons VDM decided to become an activist and become a voice against illegal things. VDM would go to his apartment to rest and would tell Coco P, who was sitting writing lyrics. And VDM tell Coco P about his plans to become a strong voice and the activist against illegal things, that he felt God was trying to communicate with him to stand up and fight for the people's rights. So few months later would pass and Very Dark Man helped Coco P to arrange passports and travel documents to go abroad, which Coco P was very thankful to Very Dark Man. Then we would see a scene where a girl bought a face cream, would be in pain and ran to her friend to quickly make a video so people can know how bad the product of the company was. So VDM would later see the video of the ladies on the internet and also do a live video to talk about the dangerous skin product, which is J Glow. And mind that a bad skin product causes contact dermatitis. It is the most common skin reaction to a beauty product. In the next scene, we would see the female CEO of J Glow Beauty Skin Product watching a video of Very Dark Man talking about the skin product, and she felt annoyed by VDM and decided to call the police to go and arrest VDM. So we would see VDM being picked up and arrested a few days later, and we see the CEO of the product, in a car happy about the VDM arrest, only for her to shockingly discover he's been granted bail. And next live video, we would see VDM dancing and jubilating about his victory release. A case would later come up again for VDM to handle, which he was being called at the middle of the night while he was asleep, about an influencer who scammed a businessman of 1 million naira, which the influencer was supposed to promote the product of the businessman, which the female influencer never did. And after intervention of VDM, the influencer found a way to get VDM locked up. But we know at the end, VDM will trophy over the battle, because in the next scene, we see him at a bar sipping his drink and being happy about his victory in the documentary. We see him go and win some more battles against some characters like King Tonto and V-Lord. And one which was a bit big was against a woman feminist, Blessing CEO, which really made headlines as of 2 years ago. And the next rivalry was one of the biggest rivalry which really made headlines in the country, in which Bobrisky was sent to jail for abuse of the Naira notes. But turns out Bobrisky never went to jail, and VDM would later discover the truth and expose it to the public. And during that time, there were suspects about how and who helped Bobrisky not serve prison punishment. And lots of fingers were pointed, and even popular Afrobeat rapper Falz and his family, the Falanas, were also looked at during this period. It was a tense situation at the time, which even the Senate House of Assembly summoned VDM to a meeting, which was a time I can't forget. VDM would attend this meeting with a spiritualist, and VDM would later come out victory at the end of what was being thrown at him. In the documentary, VDM would later go on and win battles against two religious leaders, and also a rivalry against popular Yoruba Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo. Their rivalry started not long after the death of one of the Malian's record label artists, Mohbad, in which Iyabo Ojo thought VDM called her a failed actress. And Iyabo Ojo would also go on a live video to insult VDM's mother. But in real life, we all know how it ended. VDM would later end up apologizing to Iyabo Ojo and move on. So the last biggest rivalry we saw in the documentary was with a former Big Brother Naija housemate, D1, which hasn't been too long, of D1 claiming to have VDM gay videos and VDM having intercourse with men in the videos. And this is a rivalry that is still on till today. So let's see how it ends. So lastly, I want to shout out to VDN. This man had to go to China and help Nigeria youth search for opportunities and discover new ways young people in Nigeria can earn money. Shout out to you, bro. May God continue to bless you and strengthen you. Shout out to all the Ratels in the world, and God bless. Thanks for watching. See you soon, guys.